Hey everyone, Jake here. I'm going to take us through a warm-up here. This warm-up you can do before any of your workouts. Warming up is super important. It kind of gets your body prepared for that workout session. It just warms up the body in general, and it's really important to go through this before just jumping into any intense activity. So what we're going to do is just jump in here. We're going to start off, really get the shoulders warmed up. I want you to just do some shoulder rolls here. All right, so you roll either direction, but I'm starting going forward, up and back, and squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back there. That's a really important piece of this roll, is think shoulder blades back and down as you go through your circles. And then we'll go ahead and switch up and go the other direction. Same thing, really focusing on that shoulder blade down and back as we move through this range of motion, thinking of trying to draw a little bit bigger of a circle each time you go through, and just kind of getting some blood flowing into our shoulders here and our scapula. All right, some of those muscles around there are super important for overall posture and health. All right, so let's go ahead and take our arms straight out to the side. So we're just gonna go straight out here. Arms go about shoulder height. We don't want to take them much further than that, and back down. And we're just performing this motion straight out to the side here. All right, and you can do this for really as many reps as you feel like is appropriate. We'll do 10 here, so we got a couple more. And good. All right, so now let's take our arms straight out in front now. So just right out in front here. And again, not really too much higher than the shoulder. Just right about level there. And again, just getting some blood flowing into our shoulder muscles here. All right, and then let's go ahead and turn our palms out away from us like this. And we're gonna press back behind us. So whatever's behind you, I got this wall here. You're gonna press the back of your hand into that wall or whatever you got behind you. And same focus here, really squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back and really focus on that squeeze as you drive those hands back of the hands into whatever's behind you. All right, and then finally here, let's go ahead and take our arms straight up overhead. Palms are out away from us still, and arms go up. And just get those as high as you can. All right, again, making sure we're not in any pain as we move through this range of motion. So if you get to a certain spot and you start to feel something not so great in the shoulder, just take it to there. So if you're here, that's fine. But if you can't take it all the way up overhead, then that is ideal. And really try to stretch it out up at the top, reach those fingertips up towards the ceiling. And get a good stretch as you move through here. Get those shoulders moving. And good. All right. And then here we're gonna do something for our neck here. So we're gonna drop our chin down towards our chest. And then we're gonna look up towards the ceiling as high as we can. And then I want you to swallow as hard as you can there. And then back down, chin to the chest, and look up as high as you can. Big swallow up at the top, and back down. And just moving through this, again, we'll do this for a couple more reps, but if you want to do more, like 10, I think that would be very beneficial for you. And good. All right, so let's take it down to our lower body here. So, posture check. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall in your chair. These chairs are kind of harder and easier to kind of get away from this, but whatever you've got at home, if you've got something with kind of a harder back that you can get some space between your back and the chair, that's ideal here. So See how I'm kind of sitting out away from the back of the chair as I'm doing these exercises. That's going to help work our core more. Now, as you're doing these, if you do feel anything in your low back, go ahead and bring that back to the rest if you need to help out with any of the low back issues or pain if that develops. But hopefully, by moving out away from that chair, we're working a little bit more of that core and posture, which is so important. So, here, up nice and tall, shoulders down and back. We're going to start off by just raising the knee, and you're going to pull your toe up towards your shin as you do that, and alternate sides here. And so we're just back and forth, raising that knee, pulling that toe up, and try to get as high as you can. Work a little bit higher each time if you can, so you can feel that knee lifting a little higher each rep. And good. All right, so then this time, we're going to kind of wake up our feet a little bit. I want you to pull that knee up towards your chest. Same thing with the toe pulled up towards the shin, and drop it down. And here we kind of make a little bit of a noise when we do that. But if you're on carpet or something like that, it might not get quite such the dramatic effect. But pull that up and let that foot tap the ground. That's kind of waking up some of the nerves in the bottom of our foot. So we're going to be able to communicate with our feet and our ankles a little bit better. Just kind of saying, hey, you got some feelings there. All right, so then next, gonna take our leg straight out to the side here. So keep this opposite one planted where it's at, and this goes out straight to the side and back in. Then alternate. So the key here, keep your knee right above your ankle. So this is what we want. We don't want this. See what I'm compensating there? All right, by just doing this. That's what we don't want. So here is the motion that ideally we want. So moving everything together and sync here. All right, so working on opening up out to the side, and good. All right, so then here, we're gonna go back to our raises with the knee, but we're gonna add in a kick out here. So we're gonna raise our knee, kick out, and come back in. See how my foot's still off the ground, and then drop. So we're keeping that lifted up the entire time, back in and down. So keep that knee high as you extend that leg out. And good, still keeping a nice, good, tall posture. Shoulders down and back here, locked in, keep some good technique. Raise them high, kick it out. Toes are pulled in towards the shin there. And we'll do one more each leg here. And good. All right, so then a couple more here. I want you to just press, bring your foot out here. You can support underneath if you want with this other leg. If you need to, I find that a little bit more comfortable. But what you're gonna do is just press down with the toe and then pull back up. And actually that squeeze up is actually the more important one here in some regards. So really push down, but then really pull up. Feel a good squeeze on the front of your shin there and back down. So working through that, trying to get a little bit further in your range of motion each time, coming up and down and really squeezing in. And then while you're here, go ahead and do some ankle circles here. So you're going to take your toe,